Building a long-term project like Software Agent is an essential building block of an incredible infrastructure that will allow us to understand better how software is built to create better software for the future. This is a really complex undertaking.
We crawl public places where software is either developed or distributed. So forges like GitHub or GitLab, distributions like Debian or Fedora or PyPy and so on and so forth. And also we received software pushed by researchers associated to their papers. We have more than 10 billion unique source code files, and the median size of those files is a few kilobytes. And so that poses a problem of how do you store tens of billions of very small files.
When looking for a solution for our object storage, we identify Ceph as one of the best solutions possible to work on.
Ceph is a data storage system. It's designed to store incredibly large amounts of information. It's somewhat unique in the industry in that it provides object storage, block storage, and file storage. These are three primary protocols that people use to access data, and it's free software. It is a distributed storage system, meaning that your data is always replicated across multiple servers. So it's designed to be dynamic and to adapt to your needs as your organization grows and evolves.
We are using Ceph because it's rock solid and robust way of storing really big files, and it's open source. And the fact that Red Hat showed interest in what we are doing and proposed to help us. We do have two parts in Software Heritage in the archive: the database storing the metadata and the data structure of the archive, and the object storage storing the files themselves. Each object is only a bunch of bytes. We don't have a file name, we don't have MIME types, we don't have where it's found. Anything related to this object, so any metadata, will be handled by the Software Heritage Archive structure database in the Merkle DAG. We do have this front end in front of Ceph serving the Software Heritage Object Storage API. This layer will translate this API into the communication with Ceph on one side, and for objects that are still being written or that have been written recently.
In total numbers, the amount of software that we have archived is something like 200 million public projects, which amounts to something like 10 billion unique source code files and more than 2 billion unique source code commits. We believe that it's our responsibility to have our hands on the primary storage solution. So we want to keep at least one copy which is entirely on-premise, but we also have mirrors and other copies that we manage ourselves that are stored around the world in different places and using different technology.
Red Hat's Social Innovation Program is a good example of what Red Hat has done over the years to invest in a larger community. Red Hat making its consulting and engineering resources available to outside organizations that have, frankly, no potential for any sort of immediate commercial benefit is a testament to its understanding of the importance of the software community and its investment in the larger open source ecosystem.
The most valuable part of it has been access to the right people that are technical lead and very skilled designers of Ceph-based solution. We wouldn't have access to that kind of people without Red Hat. We are now in well shape for archiving software that is produced today, specifically open source software. We need to scale up our ability to analyze that code at scale and to store it everywhere in the world to actually minimize the chances that we will ever lose any single code we have stored.
If we look around us, we see software everywhere. It is actually the engine of our industry, the fuel of innovation. It is a fabric that binds together all of our digital lives. It's a precious part of our cultural knowledge and heritage.